From BVTV Studios on the campus of Buena Vista University, it's time for Buena Vista University Quiz Bowl with your host, Chris Bachman.
And welcome to the Buena Vista University Quiz Bowl. In our opening round, we have Spirit Lake competing against Sioux City West. Welcome to the studio and welcome to our students, and congratulations for making it this far into our competition, the round of 16. And here in round one, we're going to have toss-up questions. Each correct answer will get you 10 points. If you answer incorrectly, the other team has an opportunity to answer that question. And let's get started. Children's Day coincides with the birthday of what politician who gave the Tryst with Destiny speech and was the first Prime Minister of India? Answer, Jawaharlal Nehru. What gay American composer of the opera Vanessa also wrote Adagio for strings that is played at many funerals? Answer, Samuel Barber. What job title, assumed in a 2018 game by Pikachu, has a private form held by the answer to Spirit Lake?
Detective.
That is correct. What form of energy is not exchanged between a thermodynamic system and its surroundings in an adiabatic process? Sioux City West?
Endothermic?
No. Spirit Lake? Yes.
Thermal?
No. Be more specific.
Heat energy?
Thermal energy. We will give you that answer. Very good. Another question now for both teams. What novel in which everybody has a share in a syndicate founded by Milo Minderbinder depicts World War II bombing missions and is by Joseph Heller? Yes, Sioux City West.
Catch-22.
Correct. What statesman abolished all debts as part of his reforms in Athens in the 6th century BC before going into a self-imposed exile? Yes, Sioux City West.
Alexander.
Incorrect. The answer, Solon. What American volcano, which formerly included the Great Rocks Dome, was mostly destroyed during a 1980 eruption? Yes, Sioux City West.
Mount St. Helens?
Correct. What theorem gives the maximum number of colors needed to color any planar map of contiguous countries so no two adjacent regions have the same color? Answer, the four-color theorem. What French author collapsed from a fatal illness while performing the title role in his own play, The Imaginary Invalid? Sioux City West.
Lafayette.
Incorrect. Spirit Lake, anything? The answer, Moliere. In 2018, what band added Mike Campbell and Neil Finn to replace Lindsey Buckingham, who played guitar behind Christine McVie and Stevie Nicks? Yes, Sioux City West.
Fleetwood Mac.
Correct. In 2018, what country signed a peace deal with the Oromo Liberation Front, which represents the largest ethnic group in the Horn of Africa? Yes, West.
Ethiopia.
Correct. Next question. A 2-hour episode called Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen ended what 1970s TV show? Sioux City West?
MASH.
Yes. NASA's OSIRIS-REx probe will collect a rock sample from Bennu, carbonaceous near Earth. Now, example of what bodies, by the way, many of which, Sioux City West?
Asteroids.
Yes. What African-American activist who died in 1965 gave a speech known as, West?
Martin Luther King Jr.
Incorrect. Became known as the ballot or the bullet? The answer, Sioux Spirit Lake?
Malcolm X?
Yes, very good. Next question. What macromolecules, which the human body uses to store fats, Sioux City West?
Lipids.
Incorrect. Store fats consist of 3 fatty acid molecules joined to a 3-carbon alcohol. Yes.
Triglycerides.
Very good. Correct answer. What author of the utopian novel Walden 2 was a behaviorist psychologist who invented an operant conditioning chamber called his namesake, Box? Sioux City West.
Schrodinger.
No. Yes, Spirit Lake.
Pavlov.
Incorrect. The answer, B.F. Skinner. Next question here in round 1. What structure in the United Arab Emirates, which reaches a height of more than 2,700 feet, Sioux City West, or I'm sorry, Spirit Lake?
Burj Khalifa.
Very good. Correct answer again. What subatomic, well, we started the question real quick. What subatomic particle composed of 1 up quark and 2 down quarks does not, Sioux City West?
Electron.
No. Does not move in an electric field and is slightly heavier than a proton, Spirit Lake?
Neutron?
That's correct, and that will end round 1. 2 good teams here today, Spirit Lake and Sioux City West. And after the break, we'll have a score update, and we'll be back with more of our Buena Vista University Quiz Bowl in round 16.
There's much more going on in Storm Lake than you may think. Visit and see the fun for yourself.
And we are back here at Buena Vista University for our Quiz Bowl in the round of 16. Here today with teams from Spirit Lake and Sioux City West in a great first round. 60-60 is our score. Now, contestants, in round 2, we have toss-up questions once again. If you answer correctly, you will get a bonus question. So with that said, let's roll into round 2. Who wrote about a young Civil War soldier named Henry Fleming in the Red Badge of Courage? And the answer, Stephen Crane. What musical in which the Kit Kat Club features Sally Bowles and the MC is by Kander and Ebb and set in 1931 Berlin amidst the rise of Nazis? Answer there, Cabaret. German U-boats often used a four-rotor version of what encryption machine whose secrets were decoded by Alan? Answer for Spirit Lake?
The Enigma machine.
Very good. Thank you for that microphone. What state? You get a bonus question. What state is home to Enoch Robinson, Wing Biddlebaum, and George Willard in a Sherwood Anderson book set in its fictional town of Winesburg?
Wyoming seems... Yeah, Wyoming, definitely. 100% sure.
Wyoming.
No. Ohio.
Same thing.
Next question. A study published in 2018 reported that what planet's clouds are composed mostly of hydrogen sulfide, implying that it smells like rotten eggs? Spirit Lake.
Venus?
No.
Mars?
Incorrect. Uranus, the correct answer. 10,000 islands lie at the head of what river that passes through Montreal? Yes, Sioux City West.
Quebec River.
No. Answer is St. Lawrence River. What man overthrew his grandfather, Astyages, to become emperor of Media before conquering Lydia and Babylon to form the Achaemenid Persian Empire? Yes.
Alexander.
No. Spirit Lake, you have a chance? Yes.
Darius?
No, the correct answer is Cyrus the Great. All right, continuing here in round 2, what term describes the tissue which can be apical or lateral that is responsible for growth in plants? Meristem, the answer. What singer visits an odd amusement park in her video for Chained to the Rhythm and plays a tiger? Spirit.
Katy Perry?
Yes. What city where Chinese Gordon was killed by modest forces in 1885 is at the confluence of the Blue and White Niles and is the capital of Sudan? Oh, bonus question too for Spirit Lake, I might add. I'll repeat the question for you one more time. What city where Chinese Gordon was killed by modest forces in 1885 is at the confluence of the Blue and White Niles and is the capital of Sudan?
Saidia?
No answer? Khartoum. Correct answer. All right, move on. Both teams eligible here. Answer this question. In 2013, a skeleton found in Leicester parking lot was confirmed to belong to what last king from the House of York? Yes, Sioux City West?
William of York.
Incorrect. Spirit Lake, any idea? Yes.
Edward York?
No, the answer, Richard III of England, or Richard. In what country were U.S. sanctions over the jailing of Pastor Andrew Brunson called an economic war? On the lira by President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Yes.
Turkey.
I'm impressed. That's pretty good out of my pronunciation right there. Bonus question, thank you, for Spirit Lake. The Biddle brothers targeted what medieval merchant confederations of cities, including Lubeck and Hamburg, which controlled trade in the Baltic Sea?
Go for it.
All right, and the answer was Hanseatic League. Both teams up for this question. Again, a bonus if you answer correctly. A London hostess named Clarissa thinks that it is very, very dangerous to live even one day in what stream of consciousness novel by Virginia Woolf? Answer, Mrs. Dalloway. What American artist created close-ups of flowers such as Jimson weed, as well as paintings such as Summer Days that depicted bovine skulls? Answer, Sioux City West?
Andy Warhol.
No. Spirit Lake? And the answer, George O'Keeffe. A pirate ship stands near the end zone of Raymond James Stadium, where what NFL team?
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That is correct. Bonus question for Spirit Lake. The Michaelis-Menten model concerns the kinetics of reactions involving what molecules?
Protons are molecules.
Answer, enzymes. Question for both teams here. The Third Republic was dissolved by what government led by Philippe Pétain as a puppet of Nazi Germany after France surrendered in World War II? And no, Sioux City West before the buzzer?
Poland.
No. Any guess here, Spirit Lake, on that last question? Well, the correct answer on that one, and it was a tough one, was Vichy. And that's it for round 2. We are heading for the lightning round right now during the round of 16. Quiz Bowl from Buena Vista University.
They say Buena Vista University is in the middle of a bunch of fields.
Hey guys, wait up!
Game on.
They say our idea of fun is morning tea. And afternoon tea.
And anytime tea.
And we hang out like bumps on a log.
They say Storm Lake, Iowa isn't in the center of the action. And when we study, we're not exactly grounded.
But you know what we say.
You gotta see it to believe it.
And welcome back with the Buena Vista University Quiz Bowl, a score update. Spirit Lake 100, Sioux City West 60. Time now for the lightning round during the Quiz Bowl, and let me explain quickly that Sioux City West will have an option of 3 subjects. In 60 seconds, you will try and answer as many as 10 questions as possible. If you pass, I will come back to you, and if you don't answer those in your 60 seconds, Spirit Lake will then have an opportunity to answer the questions that you missed. Your 3 subjects to pick from are 18th century literature, the second subject is New Yorkers, and the third, foreign language animals. So give that a thought. Let me know which one of those 3 you would like to take a chance at in 60 seconds.
Either the second or the third one. Up to you. I think go
New Yorkers.
New Yorkers for Sioux City West again, 60 seconds Be ready, Spirit Lake. Name these politicians from New York. Senator assassinated by Ciron in 1968.
Garfield.
Incorrect. Catholic happy warrior who lost the presidency to Herbert Hoover.
Pass.
Governor and first Supreme Court Chief Justice.
Scalia.
Incorrect. Leader of the Albany Regency who succeeded Andrew Jackson as president.
Eisenhower.
Incorrect. Governor who championed the Erie Canal.
Roosevelt.
Incorrect. Senator who sponsored 1935's National Labor Relations Act.
Pass.
Tammany Hall boss lampooned by Thomas Nast.
Pass.
Pass. All right. So we will now give you the opportunity, as your 60 seconds are up, for Spirit Lake to answer the questions that they were asked, to try and answer those correctly, all right? Again, New Yorkers, name these politicians from New York. Senator assassinated by Ciron in 1968.
Pass. Could you skip to 3?
I can skip to 3, which I believe was Governor and first Supreme Court Chief Justice.
John Marshall?
No. Leader of the Albany Regency who succeeded Andrew Jackson as president.
Van Buren?
Yes. Governor who championed the Erie Canal.
Pass.
And senator who sponsored 1935's National Labor Relations Act.
Roosevelt?
Incorrect. And finally, Tammany Hall boss lampooned by Thomas Nast.
Pass.
Well, let me give you the answers now, because that was a tough topic right there. The last question there, the answer was Boss Tweed. Senator who sponsored 1935's National Labor Relations Act was Robert Ferdinand Wagner. Governor who championed the Erie Canal was DeWitt Clinton. Governor and first Supreme Court Chief Justice, you were close, John Jay, the correct answer. Catholic happy warrior who lost the presidency to Herbert Hoover, the answer was Al Smith. And we also had senator assassinated by Ciron in 1968 was Robert Kennedy. And that is the lightning round first opportunity. So we have 2 subjects left. Spirit Lake, it is your opportunity right now to pick from one of the 2 remaining subjects, being 18th century literature or foreign language animals.
We would like foreign language animals.
All right, good luck. And again, Sioux City West, be ready in case they miss some questions. Here we go, 60 seconds starting now. German Schwein.
Pass.
Spanish pollo.
Chicken.
Yes. Russian medved.
Pass.
Japanese inu.
Dog.
Yes. French serpent.
Horse.
No. Lakota tatanka.
Buffalo.
Yes. Portuguese vaca.
Cow.
Is correct. Italian gatto.
Cat.
Yes. Greek arachne.
Spider.
Oh, yeah, spider.
Yes. And Chinese ma.
A fish.
Incorrect. Okay, 60 seconds are up. So Sioux City West, it is your turn to respond to the questions that they passed or had incorrect. German Schwein.
Pig.
Yes. Russian medved.
Cow.
Medved. No, bear would be the correct. I'll get back to the correct answers in a moment. French serpent.
Snake.
Yes. The Chinese ma.
Cat.
No, the answer for that was horse. And I believe the one we also missed was the Russian Medved, which was bear. Lightning round is a tough one. It puts you on the spot, and I think our two teams did very well, Spirit Lake and Sioux City West. And after a quick commercial break, we'll have a score update and our final round of the show as we're in the round of 16. We'll be back with more of the Buena Vista University Quiz Bowl after this.
There's much more going on in Storm Lake than you may think. Visit and see the fun for yourself.
Back with the Buena Vista University Quiz Bowl, and if you're just tuning in, our score is Spirit Lake 170 and Sioux City West 80. It's time now for the final round of toss-up questions. Each of these correct answers worth 20 points. Punta Arenas is on what strait that separates mainland South America from Tierra del Fuego? Answer, Strait of Magellan. What gas reacts with chlorine to make phosgene, is produced by incomplete combustion, and can kill because it displaces oxygen from hemoglobin? Sioux City West?
Cyanide.
No. Spirit Lake. Yes.
Is it fluorine?
It is not. It is carbon monoxide, the correct answer. Next question, worth 20 points. What Kentucky senator is the namesake of a last-ditch compromise proposed in 1860 in a failed effort to forestall the secession crisis? John Crittenden, our answer. What river, which forms a large bend called Ordos Loop, is nicknamed China's Sorrow and is named for the color of the... Yes, Sioux City West, or Spirit Lake.
The Yangtze?
No.
Oh, the Yellow River.
West?
The Yellow River?
Yes, you are correct. Next question. Heracles wore the skin of what kind of creature that he slew in Nemea? Yes, West.
The Nemean lion.
Yes, that is the answer. What knight who frequently drinks at the Boar's Head Tavern is a sanguine coward who is friends with Prince Hal in Shakespeare's Henry IV? West.
Sir Robin?
No. Spirit Lake?
Lancelot?
Incorrect. The answer, Sir John Falstaff. A few more questions here. A disastrous invasion of Tanzania led to the overthrow of what politician who protected PLO hijackers at Entebbe while dictator of Uganda? And Spirit Lake?
Janaba?
No. West, any idea for an answer? It is Idi Amin. Next question here in our final round. What 1937 anti-war painting by Pablo Picasso is in gray, black, and white, is 11 feet high, and 25 feet long? Guernica, the answer. Which Egyptian god who oversaw a ceremony in which a heart was weighed against the feather of Mot was depicted?
Anubis?
Yes. In Wuthering Heights, Emily Bronte wrote about what obsessive character who falls in love with Catherine Earnshaw? And answering that question was Mr. Heathcliff. Okay, we were too late on that question, but I'm sure you had the answer. But we need to calculate the totals from the round of 16 matchup. And a great game it was, impressive by both teams. We'll be back with the final score right after this.
They say Buena Vista University is in the middle of a bunch of fields.
Hey guys, wait up! Game on. They say our idea of fun is morning tea. And afternoon tea.
And anytime tea.
And we hang out like bumps on a log.
They say Storm Lake, Iowa isn't in the center of the action.
And when we study, we're not exactly grounded.
But you know what we say.
You gotta see it to believe it.
And welcome back to the Buena Vista University Quiz Bowl, and congratulations to our winning team. Spirit Lake won by a score of 190 to 120. And both of these teams are represented here today and accompanied by their coaches. We want to thank you for watching our Buena Vista University Quiz Bowl. Congrats again to Spirit Lake as they advance to the quarterfinal round, and we hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to tune in next time for more of our Buena Vista University Quiz Bowl. We'll see you next time.